जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम दोस्तों। आप देख सकते हैं कि इस वक्त मैं तोपकापी पैलेस के बिल्कुल अंदर मौजूद हूँ और ये वो मेन पैलेस है जहाँ पर सुल्तान की रहायशगाह थी। और इस तरफ एक और कोर्टयार्ड है जहाँ पर इस वक्त जितनी भी अहम रेलिक्स हैं किसी भी बल्कि इनके अपने जो दौर था उस्मानिया दौर का उसके तमाम कीमती नुस्खे और चीज़ें जितनी भी हैं रेलिक्स जो हैं वो यहाँ पड़ी। और हज़रत सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की कुछ चीज़ें भी यहाँ पर पड़ी हुई हैं, जैसे उनका मोह मुबारक, उनकी स्टैम्प, उनके नक्शे पा और इस तरीके से और बहुत सारी चीज़ें पड़ी हुई हैं। इसी तरीके से चारों खुलफाए राशिदीन की तलवारें भी यहाँ पड़ी हुई हैं। दो तलवारें यहाँ पर हमने ऐसी देखी हैं जो कि हज़रत अली की हैं। इसी तरीके से हज़रत माविया की भी तलवार हमने यहाँ पर देखी है। हज़रत उमर, हज़रत अबू बकर सदीक, हज़रत उस्मान रज़ी अल्लाह तआला अन्हु और हज़रत अली। इसी तरीके से हज़रत हुसैन रज़ी अल्लाह तआला अन्हु की भी यहाँ पर तलवार और चीज़ें इस तरह की पड़ी हुई हैं।
Courtyard is dangerous courtyard. So now we are the first courtyard. Don't worry, we are public, so we can enter without problem. What is here to see? On the left hand side, you're gonna see two stages. This is the kafsins. Hello. No. We can talk later. So when we know each other better, then I'm the line.
My coffee.
18. I'm coming to the details later.
Or 3,000 women, they were surveillance.
And our Sultan, by the way, do you know how many? Never forget, 400 years through, 24 sultans through, but all these architects, more than 100 architects, was following three things. You will now see it. And there are three things which is the basement of this architecture and decoration of this palace. First, nothing can be higher and more important than Allah.
Super.
God. So therefore, you can never see something above a sentence of the Quran which is written by or used or the name of Allah. So when you look at this gate, look at the gate place from here, we will see later many. You can see on the gate, right and left and the middle looks the same similar signature. We call it Tura. Tura means a seal, a stamp of the Sultan. Above it is Bismillah Rahman Rahim. So you can never see this Tura above. Okay. That's the first thing. Second, nobody is perfect, only Allah is perfect. And Ottoman Empire began with the 16th century to refuse interior and outside decoration style, which is very famous in other countries, but our Sultan refused it. What? Symmetric. Everything is here asymmetric. Because symmetric means equal. And only Allah can make everything perfect. We are not symmetric. We are not equal. Our body is not symmetric. We have only one heart. So that's the reason why everything in this palace is asymmetric. So when you look at the gate, looks in the middle, but on the right are 3 columns, on the left are 5 columns. Here are 6, there are 7. We will see. Whatever you do, you should not finish it. Wow. Because finished work is 100% work, and 100% work belongs only to Allah. So our renovations, restorations are always uncompleted. Completed work belongs to God. I love it. So if there is a mistake, I say to the manager, sorry, I'm not perfect, only Allah is perfect. But do you know what English people say?
Yeah.
Nobody is perfect.
Yeah.
My name is Nobody. This is the government courtyard, never forget. So if a foreign diplomat or ambassador is coming, he will be received here.
मैं लेता हूँ अभी।
You can never see this here. It's always alone. Keep looking. What if you go into this temple? We're going to say to the
Olabilir. Ovviamente no.
It's very old, it's a very boring when you watch Netflix movie is very boring. But at that time, we called this movie the movie Tomoris, and as well as for Tom Cruise Mission Impossible. Because Tom Cruise was coming from the moon, and this movie made it 70 years ago. Which the same logic, look at after you take a picture.
1964.
नहीं है मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि एक आधा बंदा निकल आता ना कोई ऐसा दाना होता है एक आधा
As well as from the Jewish, important for the Jewish. Even all of the prophets are mentioned in the Quran, but for those are more important, like there is a walking stick of Moses. And for the Christians, there is a full arm of St. John the Baptist. So our Sultan wants to say with this collection, I am the person who take care. Because don't forget, in 16th century, later from here to Spain and brought the Jewish to Istanbul, and these people, we call to them Sefarad. Sepharadi means Spanish origin Jewish living in my country, and they are still speaking very good Spanish. Don't forget the decoration rules, 6 columns, 7 columns.
सुबह से पता नहीं कितने टॉप वीआईपीज को जो है ना वो रिसीव करता होगा
The throne which is used in front of the gate. This throne is never used in this room. It's just throne. It's 66 kilogram in total, but it's actually nowadays forbidden to give information inside. But nowadays it's empty. Like let's say 1 month more. After 1 month, it's sold. But there is a problem, and this year is approaching. Look, actually, if you want to visit, just come during Ramadan. Okay, guys. Empty from Pakistan, boy from Pakistan. Both were coming. She four had a chance to see the Sultan. Not all. Since 1517, a collection for our sultans. We call it the Holy Relics. Since 1517.
1517.
From that time until today, almost like 500 years. And for almost 400 years. Can you hear?
Yes.
Someone is there reading Quran live 24 hours non-stop still today. Every hour this guy is changing with another guy. What is there to see? Why is it here? Our Sultan was collecting it during the year. So it's not collected in one day. It is collected during 400 years. And now we have an exhibition of 5 rooms. The first room we enter, the main room, is objects of Kaaba. There is a key, the locks of the Kaaba door. Second room is chronologically. Those are the items of the prophets, Moses, Abraham, St. John the Baptist. Those are all, they were living before Prophet Muhammad. In the middle, the third one is objects of Prophet Muhammad. And they're compiling in his time. And the fourth tomb is the guy who's reading the Quran. And on the last one is the descendants after. What is this? For example, the sword of Hazrat Ali, and as well as the dress of Hazrat Fatima and Hussain. So it's like before, him, and after. So let's have a look inside. No, okay, if you don't, the ladies do not have any cover.
इन्होंने लगाई हुई होगी ना वहाँ पे। उसके बाद जॉर्डेनियंस आ गए थे, वो हाशमाइट्स थोड़ी देर।
Daud. Sorry.
Prophet David.
Sir, you don't have to make it secret.
लाइट कितने डालेंगे इसमें? यहाँ में नजर नहीं आ रहा। सूरज आ रहा है ना।
1300 before Christ.
Of course.
1300 years before Christ.
इस से नहीं हट गया यार।
जो है उसका हज़रत का पैर मुबारक नक्शे पा
किसी की भी हो सकती है ऐसे ना। ये मेरी बात सुनो। Other than Farida's
Look, there was some class.
हज़रत सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की
फातिमा कह रहे थे उनकी बेटी का।
So this is the final courtyard, right?
This is the last courtyard. And if someone wants to come to this courtyard, he did not come from that side. He must enter the palace from that side. And this is the order of record. So whatever happened here, well, because he is not registered.
मेरे साथ एक मेरे दोस्त मौजूद है इस वक्त जो कि इराक़ से आए हुए हैं और वो हमारे ग्रुप का हिस्सा है और उनसे बात करते हैं कि हाउ उमर हाउ यू हैव बीन हियर एंड हाउ यू हैव फेल्ट व्हाइल विजिटिंग इस्तांबुल.
I've been here for around like 4 days, so it's a very, very impressive city, and it's one of the biggest cities in the world. So in terms of how we actually spend your days here, and in terms of, for example, the location you visit, and also museums, and the diversity you see here, you almost see everyone here. Like it's very, very diverse. You go into the streets, be different groups. They sing. And what's very very interesting here is like one of the things is actually how the mosques being used as a sites for tourism also, and also to show like the positive sides of Islam, like as like historic places, and also the way actually the architecture of the mosques are very very interesting, very nice. Like you hear, that's the first time when I visit somewhere, like people say, let's go to the mosque to see it as a historic site, as a museum and things like that. That's very very interesting.
Okay.
The food is very very delicious, and
Oh,
then
wow.
it's very very delicious, and you can enjoy all types of food. So whether you are normal person eating almost everything, whether you are vegan or you're vegetarian, whatever. So very very interesting actually.
So
And
that means that you have found this city as a complete cosmopolitan and metropolitan city.
very 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 cosmopolitan. I have visited dozens of other countries.
Okay.
Yeah, this is one of the greatest cities I've seen so far, like within the 4 days, because I've been in different capitals and also different cities from the West and then the Arab world. So it's very very nice. It's very impressive.
So Umar, you've come from Iraq, and Iraq has its own history and its own culture, and the sort of situation over there, political situation and security situation is over. There, and then we also see the issues with the different religious groups as well. So how do you compare the situation or culture that you have experienced here in Turkey than in Iraq? What are the issues that you can point out?
It's very very difficult to compare Iraq to Turkey, because there is more stability here. So Iraq is like a fragile democracy, and then we have a lot of problems. So we need more time to solve the problems between the different ethnic and religious groups we have. We have a country there, so we have a political system. So we are also very rich. Like we have Najaf and Karbala. It could be used also like one of the most sacred shrines all over the world for us, and then millions visit Najaf and Karbala during the year. But I think what's important is how the government here used also these historic sites, and also the diversity, the culture and the food to attract people to come here. And that's what has been missing in Iraq. What we are missing actually, we don't, we are unable to in Iraq so far, to use that to invest on our tourism and also on our religious diversity and richness.
Wonderful. If I say like one takeaway that you are taking back to your home from Istanbul, what it would be?
As I told you, I've visited many other countries. I've been in very different cities, but in each city, you miss something. And then here you can almost find everything. If you like food, there's food. If you like to meet other people, there are other people. There's water. There are all kinds of stuff. Clothes, very great shopping sites, and also whatever. That's very very I think special about it.
That means diversity of all sorts.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Wonderful.
That's correctly. The picture.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Umar. Salam. Salam, Umar. Sorry. नाज़रीन, आपने देखा.
Hello from here to all Pakistan.
Thank you. दोस्तों, जैसे आपने बातें सुनी सलाम उमर की, कि यहाँ पर जो चीज़ें हैं वो उस तरीके से नहीं हैं जो कि अमूमन हमारे मुस्लिम कंट्रीज़ के अंदर हैं, और हमारे जैसे पाकिस्तान हो गया, या आई वुड से कि जो कि थोड़ा सा हम लीस्ट डेवलप कंट्रीज़ हैं जहाँ सिक्योरिटी के अपने मसाइल हैं, वहाँ के हिसाब से जो इश्यूज़ हैं वो बहुत यहाँ के डिफरेंट है. यहाँ इश्यूज़ उस तरह के नहीं हैं. यहाँ पर शुरू से एक डाइवर्सिटी का कल्चर है और लोग मिलजुल के रहने के आदी हैं, और यहाँ पर स्पेस भी दी जाती है और डाइवर्सिटी है यहाँ पर, जिसको ये मुकम्मल तौर पर इंजॉय करते हैं. और आई थिंक ये बहुत बड़ा एक मैसेज है हम सब के लिए कि अगर हम भी इस्लामी मुल्क है डेफिनेटली, अगर हम भी इस किस्म की डाइवर्सिटी, जैसे कि हमारे मुल्क में बहुत सारे मज़ाहिब रहते हैं, बहुत सारे कल्चर रहते हैं, लेकिन अगर हम मिलजुल कर रहना सीख लें, एक दूसरे को तंग ना करें मज़हब की बुनियाद के ऊपर, एथनिसिटी की बुनियाद के ऊपर, तो हमारे मसाइल भी बहुत ज़्यादा और हमारे हालात भी बहुत ज़्यादा चेंज हो सकते हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा बेहतर हो सकते हैं आगे से. और मेरे ख्याल में ये बहुत बड़ा मैसेज है और हमें सीखना चाहिए इन ममालिक से, जो कि डेफिनेटली जिनके पीछे बहुत बड़ी एक हिस्ट्री है, बहुत काम किया है इन्होंने, प्रिजर्व किया है अपने कल्चर को, और बहुत सारी ऐसी चीज़ें की हैं जिसकी वजह से ये बाकी दुनिया के अंदर मुमताज़ जाने जाते हैं। जैसे मैं पहले भी बता रहा था कि इस्तांबुल के अंदर आपको एक ऐसी इमारत मिलती है, ऐसा एक सिंबल मिलता है जैसे हाया सोफिया कहते हैं, वो उसके अंदर हर किस्म हमने देखा है मुख्तलिफ़ अदवार के अंदर कि उसके अंदर एक टाइम पर चर्च भी था, फिर वो कैप्चर हुआ, फिर उसको चेंज किया क्या, लेकिन एक टाइम ऐसा भी था जो कि आज से तकरीबन 3-4 साल पहले तक की बात है कि यहाँ पर कलीसा भी था और मस्जिद भी थी। उसे वो एक म्यूज़ियम का नाम देते थे जहाँ पर आप हर किस्म की एक्टिविटी कर सकते थे। और आई थिंक इससे ज़्यादा बेहतर एग्ज़ाम्पल हमें नहीं मिलती कि एक 1700 साल पुरानी एक इमारत, और जहाँ पर 1700 साल की उसकी हिस्ट्री है, और वो इस तरीके से लोगों ने उसको प्रिजर्व किया, जो कि एक सिंबल था पूरी दुनिया के लिए कि जहाँ पर हर किस्म के लोग वहाँ पर आकर अपनी जो रिलीजियस सेंटिमेंट्स हैं उनको इंजॉय कर सकते थे, और उससे भी हमें बहुत ज़्यादा सीखने को कुछ मिलता है। और इसके साथ ही मैं आपको खुदाफिज़ करूँगा, लेकिन आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कि अगर आपने अभी तक मेरा वीलॉग सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो काइंडली आपको यहाँ पर सब्सक्राइब का बटन नज़र आ रहा होगा, काइंडली इसको सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, और सब्सक्राइब करने के बाद आपको बेल आइकन भी मिलेगा, और बेल आइकन को भी क्लिक कर दीजिए ताकि आपको मेरी अपडेट्स मिलती रहें। इसके साथ ही मुझे इजाज़त दें। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।